Canada. It's so honoring and so like humbling to know that we've won.
This is really wonderful, except that it's so lively. You think we're at a dance, not a mental health evening. Don't you feel you want to dance? I want to say how very honored I am to present the Youth Award in my name for the first time this year. It very much touches me. It's a terrific group.
All of our members are committed to our guiding statements. Be caring, be compassionate, be courageous, and build community.
I'm just still standing here.
On behalf of all CAMI members, I want to thank you all so much for being here tonight as we celebrate and recognize our 2016 champions of mental health in this beautiful place.
Welcome to the 2016 Champions of Mental Health Awards.
My son is gay. Gay kids are much more likely to attempt suicide in the coming out process, half of them. Young women, more than men, which is the opposite of the straight community. So this is such an important conversation that all of you in this room tonight are right in the middle of and are making sure that the rest of us outside of this room are finally having. Because it's not just about our emotional health, it's about the safety of our families and the safety of our friends.
I was a family doctor for close to 30 years. There is no person that walked into my office that was not in some way affected by mental illness. It's so much a part of who we are. Every one of us is touched in some way or another, some of us quite profoundly.
I can't think of a more deserving recipient for this award. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Stewart, this year's champion in the category of research clinician.
The fact that I'm standing here tonight on the stage accepting an award is evidence to me that things have changed for people like me, researchers who are working this area. I hope that it stands as an inspiration to other students who may want to be thinking about going into work in this area, to scientists. There's a lot to be done.
I'm pleased to announce that the champion of workplace mental health is Ontario Shores Centre for Mental Health Sciences, a truly worthy recipient.
We wish for inclusive, healthy, and stigma-free workplaces, and we are doing just that at Ontario Shores. Hopefully through our efforts, we are leading the way for others to create those workplaces too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming and congratulating Centre d'Expertise Marie Vincent, 2016 Champion of Mental Health in the Community Award category, the Community Organization category.
Les enfants qui viennent chez nous ont subi des traumatismes extrêmement importants qui viennent changer une vie de façon dramatique.
I think I'm a little overwhelmed with everything. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I deserve it now that I look at all the effort that's gone into it.
I'm particularly proud to be presenting tonight the Champion of Mental Health Award in the category of Community Individual to Curtis Bishop, because he has also put a dignified face to this issue for all of us. Curtis Bishop's personal journey is truly one of hope. He spent several years of his life on the streets of Toronto living with mental illness.
We estimate that there are 5,000 people living on the grates and park benches and under bridges and on street corners in Toronto alone. 5,000. Many suffer from severe mental and physical health issues, or maybe in the depths of an addiction. We are the walking dead. Look into our eyes, and you will see what I'm talking about. We cannot heal ourselves.
Patty taught me that social change begins with caring. And it continues with caring, and it never ends.
I think as we begin to acknowledge as a society that people do things at various times in their lives that make them feel good, that make them feel valued and accepted and included, and some of us can address that and move on and change our behaviors and escape even worse circumstances as a result of that, and some of us need help to move on. I think that if we can have those conversations in a more open and honest way, then maybe we'll be able to really address the issue of stigma and discrimination.
Well, it's a great honor to win this award. It means a lot to the Globe and Mail. It's a recognition of the strong journalism that we keep doing in the area of mental health.
Erin Anderson is a senior feature writer at the Globe and Mail and has drawn astounding attention to the lack of accessible mental health care in Canada.
There's a lot going on in this country once you start poking around, and we saw a lot of it on evidence tonight that is really, I think, should be very reassuring for all of us.
I'm fortunate enough to do a lot of these, and I always judge a good evening on three things. One is whether I've learned something, and I hope you have here tonight. Whether I've been inspired by someone, and I think we all have been inspired by someone here tonight, and whether I'm humbled by the effort of so many, and I think that's certainly one of the feelings that I'm left with.
I don't got no crystal ball, but I feel the break, feel. But I really want my baby, yeah. Well, I really want to say I feel it right. But this love, when it's leaving, yeah, oh, not too well.